How to.
How to.
How to. How to.
How to.
How to. How to.
How to.
How to. How to.
How to.
How to.
How to. We won't necessarily go into the fine details of how to use the models and stuff like that because we're way more strategic than that, right? We're about adoption. But this counts because you can get a lot of traction with this framework we're going to share.
There needs to be an understanding of what a large language model is, first and foremost, and what it isn't, how it works. And when you know that, you understand how and why it can produce garbage or hallucinate. And that's what happens with the AI slot when people go, write me a report on this, go. We teach a framework which we have called managed, which we absolutely live and breathe by. It will change the way that you work with the model and the output that you get from the model. It's really, in simple terms, about communication and delegation with the model. So M is map out the context, what you're trying to do. A is for the aim, share the aim that you're trying to achieve. N is for necessary detail. The more information you can give and share, we say, consider it like a new intern that's just walked through the door. You wouldn't say, could you write me a report on X, Y, Z, go? Because that person would be, what sort of report? How long does it need to be? And when they said X, Y, Z, did they mean this bit? And where would I go to find that information? Is it over here? Is it over there? Necessary detail. A, we have a second A, and that's for align. And this is often a point which a lot of people miss. It's totally allowed, acceptable, and in human context, it would be something you would always do. Align. Check that the model understands what you're asking for and what you want it to do before it runs away and goes to the wrong cupboard, the wrong library, or produces a painting when you wanted a document. Align. Do you understand the task ahead?
And that alignment phase, number one, it keeps the model on point, but it also saves you a bunch of rework. If you're writing a report, right, then you're going to expend cognitive and emotional energy fact checking it and researching it just to go back in and give it some feedback. And so you're going to have this drain on your brain. But if you can absolutely nail the first 4 stages and get to that aligned bit where it's actually giving you the plan and demonstrating that it agrees with you, that it's going to give you what you want, less rework, less strain on your brain, you can move on to the next task. So it's a super important point of the process.
Map out the context, share the aim, give it the necessary detail, and then align. So those are the 4 really key things. G is for generate or go. Let's have a look at where we are. E is for evolve. Yeah, basically iterate feedback to get it to the point of the destination.
And that's the D.
We're done. We're good. AI literacy should mean that you can work through that managed process to the first align part. Might be a little bit of feedback at that point. Then press go. Maybe one little bit of feedback then, but really that should be it.
This framework helps you to make you a better delegator, right? Because if you were talking to a colleague, you'd go, map out the context. Here's the aim. Here's the necessary detail. Do you understand me? Great. Okay, go and do the thing. Come back and So let's do a worked example, right? So a lot of people go to it and they go, write me a LinkedIn post about bananas or whatever, right? And it gives you a garbage vanilla unk emoji sort of thing. So you would go to it and say, hi, I'm a banana importer and I want to increase my reach on LinkedIn. Therefore, I want a thought leadership post about banana production. Great. Mapped out the context. Share the aim. Give me a medium-sized, provocative LinkedIn article, which has a call to action at the end. Brilliant. Give it the necessary detail. This is what's happening in the banana import world. They're too green at the moment. They're too expensive. The sticker comes off and sticks on your teeth, all that sort of stuff. Give it the detail. Play it back to me. What am I trying to achieve here and how am I trying to do it? Brilliant. Great. You've got it. What's the plan for the article? Great. Got it. Generate. Tweak this bit, tweak that bit, boom, we're at the destination. And using that method, you can get your LinkedIn post, whatever it is you're creating, data analysis, report, whatever task it is you're approaching, pretty much to 95% done before you need to do any edits, like 95 to 100%. And people are on, certain media at the moment going, the new models, you need to give them context. You need to give them all of it. Get everything in your head, out of your head and into the model, and you'll be amazed at what it can do.
And that's not a prompt, is it? Where we're looking at prompting workshops, how to generate the best prompt as such. This is getting out of your head. It is literally giving all of the information. And this is where dictating into the model or on the voice function makes it so much easier, because you can literally just speak it through. Okay, so I need to do this, or I want to remember to make sure that we mention this, and I'm doing this because, obviously it's a lot quicker than typing as well. So that is our how to communicate with the model that you use, ChatGPT or Copilot. How to.